Hello and happy Saturday afternoon. It's Nancy Burt-Preece. I'm making this video for Linked by Ink demonstrators as well as for my customers on my YouTube channel. So I wanted to show you this fun technique called the Smoosh Technique. I saw it first with Amanda Fowler. I think she's a UK demonstrator. Gosh, I got to say a few years back. And I wanted to show you, this is mess. This is, if you look at my hands, I've been playing, having a good time. It's a messy technique, but it is so fun. And I, of course, use the Sunrise Sailing stamp set. And I used 3 ink colors. And I also used 3 inkers. So let me get started and show you how to make the background, and then I'll show you how to make the card because it's really fun. And you can do all sorts of things with this background. So I'm going to move this to the side. I'm going to get my paper towels out. It's a good thing I'm on a glass mat because you can clean it up really easily. Now I went to Amazon and I got some of these. What size is this? This is like a 6.5 by 9 clear envelope. You can use any kind of clear envelope. Just kind of push it in the middle, or clear bag, however you want. I wanted it to look like water. So I'm using 3 re-inkers. I'm using Blueberry Bushel, Azure Afternoon, and Coastal Cabana. So those are the 3 I'm using. My background is Blueberry Bushel, which is a regular card base, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I have Coastal Cabana, which is 4 by 5 1/4. And I have 2 pieces of white, 3 3/4 by 5. Golly, is that really 5? Nope. Let's see if I can cut it a little bit. I didn't get it to 5. There we go. Got it cut to the correct measurement. And of course it's not cutting. You know how that always happens when you're on camera. Okay. I'm going to show you. I have one dried because it does take a few minutes to dry. If you like mess, this is for you. If you don't like mess, oh, I see a couple of people. Hello. If you don't like messy techniques, you're not going to like this one. I like messy techniques. I didn't always, but now I'm becoming a big fan of them. So you have a big area. You can count how many dots. I just kind of don't count. I just do whatever I want. That is a total personal opinion. Oops, that one came out. This one seems to come out really quick. You want a big space, so you kind of keep in mind how big your cardstock is because you really kind of want it to cover that. And I don't think I did the Blueberry Bushel. So I'll come back with a few Blueberry Bushels in there. I tried different color combinations. I tend to like the brighter ones, but if you don't like brighter, I mean, you can do this for anything. Okay, so we've got significant amount of dots on there. I'm going to close it, and it automatically does some smooshing by itself. That's why she called it the Smoosh Technique. You try not to get a ton of those. I'm going to try to move color in there because I don't want a bunch of open area. And last time I don't think I did that as well. So I'm moving color around. You can do it because this is, I closed it. So I'm not getting it all over my fingers yet, of course. To try to get some of those big spaces out. You really want as much color saturation on there. And last time I had a lot of spaces open and I wasn't as happy with that. See if I can get that to go anymore. That might be it. So now I'm going to very carefully open it. This is what I got. I have 2 pieces back to back. Well, I'm still going to have some opens, aren't I? And you can smoosh it around, you know, even when you got it on here. It's not an exact technique. Every time you do it, it will look different. I'm really pushing it. Let's see. Now, let's say I'm like, you know, I really think there should be a little bit more on the bottom. This is what I did one time. You might not want to do that. I don't mind because, I mean, like, I'm trying it. Let's see what it is. Let's put a little bit there, a little bit there. Let's see if we can get a little more on there. You might get more spots there, and that's okay too. All right, so now, once again, this is a play around technique. I'm going to try to take that out without getting a ton of ink on myself. And even that's pretty, isn't it? Golly gee. I'll throw that out. And here are my two. Aren't they neat? I almost think I like this one a little better than some of the other ones I had. You know, this one I did earlier and it has more white, but I kind of like this better. They are kind of saturated right now. So what I would do is I would let them dry naturally. You can, oh, hi, Julie. Hi, Sharon. You can use your heat gun and get them dry if you choose. I'm going to let these dry naturally. And I wasn't as messy on this one. See, I had to practice, and that's when I got really messy. I'm going to let these dry. And I'm going to bring out one I made earlier. It has a little bit more white in it than I prefer, but that's totally okay. And I'm going to bring in Blueberry Bushel, Daffodil Delight, my Real Red, and I want to show you a little tip with the sailboats. So what I did is I made a little template, and I do have a Stamparatus or whatever, you have a Misty or whatever. You can do that too, so your customers or you yourself get the same one every time, and you can put it back in. But I made, I had my friend who helps me cut out. I'm very fortunate to have a Stampin' Angel, and she cut out a bunch of the white sailboats so that we can stamp them up. Now, can my customers cut them out? Yes, they can. But sometimes if you're doing a lot in a class, you want to save them. And they've all cut out things. My customers know how to cut things out. So I decided that I wanted something that they could do relatively easy. Then to add some color to the sails, I decided I needed daffodil. I tried different colors. I tried the coastal. I really wanted... Well, should I try the coastal? No, I'm going to try the daffodil. I'm just going to go with what I had, because then if you try something new, you go, I don't like it. I'll show you the boat I did do originally, and it was too much. I'm like, oh, look it's too much. It's all the same color. I'm going to save that boat for something else, but for this one, it's too much. You needed something to pop up. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, and there are die cuts with this. You can die cut some water to go over that. I made mine relatively simple, but you can go as difficult as you want with this technique. Okay. Remember, this is the glass mat. I can just clean it up in a minute. No problem. I'm just kind of making it look like it's water down here. As much as you want. That is a personal preference. But I just really wanted to say, you know, there's so many fun techniques out there. And this is one. You know, all you need is a clear envelope or a clear bag, and you're ready to go. The last thing I'm going to do for this card is I'm going to stamp You're Destined for Great Things. So it would be a great graduation card. because you could put congratulations on the inside. It could be for somebody getting a new job. You don't have to put, you can put anything you want on the inside or on the outside. But that's just kind of what I did. And then all I have to do is adhere it together. This one I did earlier. So this one is dry. Like I say, you can use your heat gun. I tend to think that they dry better if you let them go a little bit. But isn't that, I mean, think of all the different things you can do with that in the background. You could put just a big, huge sentiment stamp, and that would be just awesome. Because it's just a really fun technique, and that's only 3 colors. I mean, we have all of our wonderful colors to play with to make this really neat technique. All right. I'm going to pop up my boat. I'm seeing a lot of comments, and for some reason I'm having a hard time reading them. So I will address them when I'm done. I'm so sorry. Sometimes my phone goes past and I can't get back to a comment. So I will check if there are any comments. Just an easy, messy technique. And you know, one thing that I've been doing is having different kinds of classes. And I let people know if I'm having, you know, this is a messy technique, because not everybody is into that. Or this is a fun fold. You know, we have a lot of, I just did a fun fold video on my own YouTube channel, and on my own Facebook just a few minutes before I did this one. So, you know, there's lots of opportunities. Just pop that up to try different kinds of cards. And that is my favorite thing to do. I was getting a little bored with what I was doing. So now I'm having fun trying new things. This set, I think I've made about 10 cards with. I just love this set. So a very fun technique, the smoosh technique. I love this set too. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm going to be really naughty. This is one that I made with this set. I'm going to show you another one that I'm very proud of that I put it on the demonstrator planning page. I love this set. So sorry if you now want to buy this set, but it's just great. So I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. Tomorrow is the month of June. So this is the 5th Saturday. On the 5th Saturday on Link by Ink, we do either a fun fold or a technique. This month it's our technique. And I hope that you have a wonderful day and have a wonderful month. Take care.